All our eyes on Apple, though, right? That's the big story, Doc. This is your Super Bowl. You own the stock. You own the calls. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. How big is this?
It is huge, Scott, and Apple's been doing just so many things right, I think, even though the stock has not outperformed its peers this year. Nonetheless, the fact that the App Store accounts for 15 to 30%, of the revenue that they derive, this is a huge driver right now, and it will be into the future, Scott. They've just started more aggressively pushing ads in the App Store. So when those of us who have already downloaded the new operating system sit there looking in the App Store, it's got an ad before you get to what you searched for. It's got the ad running there on the top for whatever app they might want to push.
Let me ask you this.
That's going to be billions of dollars.
Let me ask you this. You nervous? Are you nervous?
Nope. Not even a little bit, Scott. Not even a little bit. I mean, I think the new chips, they already have their M1 chip. They've been moving away from AMD and Intel and producing their own. We've talked about that ad nauseum. Well, the new chip, the M2, if you want to call it that, we're not sure what Apple will end up calling it, but that is going to be a game changer yet again, because it's a combination with these chips of getting things to run fast and not draw too much power.
Okay.
Right now, everybody's got chips that will run fast, but then they draw a lot of power. Is this new chip going to be some sort of game changer in that regard, Scott? And now you've got a lot of these crypto exchanges like Binance is listing tokenized Apple, tokenized Microsoft. They already had Coinbase and Tesla on there as tokens, Scott. So just like with an ETF, you're creating more demand for the stock through these sorts of applications. Now, Apple has nothing to do with that, and the Securities and Exchange Commission probably isn't all that happy about it, but Binance is offshore. This is not something that they can directly impact, and yet demand for 1/100th of a share of Apple, which they can offer on in a tokenized version, is something that even more democratizes trading. So I'm thinking more demand, Scott. You know how it works: supply and demand. Yep. That pushes prices up.
I bet that guy right there in the upper right-hand corner of our screen today is a little nervous. That's Jim Lebenthal, the farmer. Why is he nervous? Probably because he's bought the stock, more of it, recently in recent weeks. And he thinks the next stop is going to be 150-ish. I'm sure he thinks that. Mm-hmm. Are you nervous, Jim Lebenthal?
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm honest with you, Scott. I'm a little nervous. I feel better after listening to John. I love that unabashed enthusiasm. But here's the thing. The stock is up 10% in a month, more or less. It makes me feel good about the shares I added. But recently, the last week or so, it's been sideways. Honestly, the price action's been a little sloppy. So the market is not expecting great things from this quarter. By the way, this quarter, the first quarter of the year, is their second calendar year quarter, is not a great quarter for them. So it's not like you're expecting them to shoot the lights out.
Here we go with the excuses already. Here we go.
No, come on. Wait, Scott, that's not Scott. Scott, I have said 150. Look, it's out there. I'll say it again, 150. Is it 150 tomorrow? That would be nice, Scott. I don't think so.
No, I'm not talking about tomorrow.
But I do think it's 150. Well, you sound like you're
I'm saying
like you're talking about tomorrow.
Is this stock going back to 150 or is it going down to 125? Because there are a lot of people watching the program now who are thinking, well, I sure as heck hope it goes to 150, and I'm a little concerned. Jim Lebenthal says, well, this is not really the quarter that I need to hang my hat on. Expectations, because the stock's performance has been not great compared to the rest of the FANGs, are low.
Scotty.
Yeah.
Scotty, listen, you know what? The easiest thing I can say to the folks watching is look at what I did. I bought it 120 to 125. If it goes down to 125 tomorrow, I am not going to be thrown from the horse. This is a fabulous company. By the end of this year, I think it will easily set a new high. I think it'll do it over the summer and be over 150. So I can't tell you what tomorrow's share price can bring. Nobody can tell you that. But I do think over the coming months, this stock is going higher. Why? Tremendous cash flows. Those cash flows coming from the services business that John mentioned, buying back shares like crazy. Do we really think that there isn't a good iPhone upgrade cycle going on right now? Of course it's good. It's a question of how good.
Yeah.
So don't worry about tomorrow. Worry about December 31st, and you're going to be very happy buying this stock at 125 or 135.
Is that what